Are we live? I want to know this.
Not yet. I'm checking that only from here.
पानी जरा दार बंद करना मैडम. हाँ मतलब पानी का जो धार है ना. चालू करना.
क्या?
मैं दिखाई नहीं दे रहा हूँ. Okay. I'm looking so fat.
Are we on live? Because
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
no...
live.
We are live right now.
No,
Yes.
there's nothing
I'm using this as a
happening
mirror. Tell me if it's live. Huh? Is it live? I don't know if it's live.
Is it live?
here. No, Sunil, there's nothing
Not yet.
happening here.
So, as promised, we are live and we will be coming in some time. There behind me is Svetlana. Svetlana, say hi. So, we don't know who all are online right now. But yeah, I understand that initially there's gonna be less people and we're still setting up in the live station. Okay, and to my left I'm having Saili. To Saili's left we are having Pranjali. To Pranjali's left we are having Reena. That's the team, this side, and this side we've got Suneet,
Hi.
co-founder Merit Store, and this side we've got Sonal. That's Svetlana behind, and next to Svetlana is Reenal. Reenal? That's Reenal. Hey, namaste, she says. Okay, so I don't know if we are on live, and I don't know how many people are viewing us at this point in time.
Visible on the thing.
It will be visible after 20 seconds.
So there she's able to see it.
Yes, I'm saying.
I want to see the comments.
Can you send me the link or something? And why isn't the chat enabled on there? Sunil, please. Yeah, have you enabled chat on that? I'll do it. I'll do it. Just give me the link.
Go to the live stream from the dashboard.
Yeah. I'm waiting for it.
20 watching.
So give us another 7-8 minutes. We will be coming in live totally. I think we're fixing the chat. There's some issues. We're fixing the chat and Svetlana is fixing her hair behind. Did somebody call up Maggie and tell him to give us live stream full support? Just बोलो करने के लिए. Why are we?
It's a live chat.
See, we can go live, but the chat is having a problem. Stop streaming it then. Or you want to keep it?
Stop streaming.
Pause.
Oh my god, that was so fast.
Okay, we are live.
Yay! We are live one more time to all these wonderful children across, and we sing good morning, hello sir, hello sir, hello sir, hello sir, hello sir, hello sir, good morning sir, good morning sir. Okay, so we're gonna do a lot of things today, and I'm gonna be there with you for the next 50 odd minutes. It's election time in Mumbai. And I've not voted yet. I'll be going for election after I finish the live chat today because I had a session tomorrow. And what is that? We
A
got
lot of messages dropping in.
a lot of messages dropping in, says Suneet. A lot of messages dropping in. Hello and good morning, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to begin. But before I begin, I want to tell something to everybody that you are having very little time. 20 days if you're in SSC, even less days if you're in HSC, and the CET is going to do a lot of things. So I'm going to start one by one. I'm not going to name anybody this time, much at least, because last time I guess some people get disappointed, and I'm so sorry because शायद सबका comments ऊपर तक नहीं आता है, time तक रुकता नहीं है. By the time I finish talking, there are a lot of comments which keep going in. So keep writing in the comments. you're going to write down the comments over here which I need to address. You'll write down the comments which I need to address. So I'm going to begin with organic chemistry. That's the first thing I want to touch base with. So how would you do organic chemistry? Remember, organic chemistry has certain parameters which are important, like the nomenclature is one, mechanism is another, the reactions are another. These are major aspects of organic chemistry. So where is it that you're going to lose marks? You're going to lose marks in the mechanism sometimes. You're going to lose marks in the equations where they connect one chapter to another chapter's equation and they say A gives you B and B gives you C and C gives you D and they ask you what is D. So what should be your efficiency status quo? It should be that you're efficient, you're fast, you're prompt, and conceptually you're so ready that you know that कोई भी chapter का कहीं से भी connect हो वो आपको बराबर से आता हो. That is important. So again, I would say solving a lot of papers. There are a lot of papers available in the market where you can really reach out and take that and solve. Remember, organic chemistry is very scoring. See, you must remember that it is very scoring. So while it is scoring, you should not lose marks. And the reason why people lose marks is because they don't have enough practice to it. That's what I feel. So I hope I've answered regarding organic chemistry. How to study organic chemistry? Somebody says, sir, I want to know how to calculate resonating structures. Okay, so I'm going to put a link, resonating structures. I'm going to give a link in this video. Follow that link. That link will have 2 question papers. That link will have some specific questions answers that you are asking, which I cannot explain on the live stream. So one of the questions that I will be answering is how to calculate resonating structures. This will be given to you in print form, and if need be, we'll also be putting up a video on how to calculate resonating structures. Another student, Rupesh, says, I'm reading out some names here. Rupesh says, hi sir, I'm preparing for NEET from home. Which is the best test series to join now? Best test series, I would say meritstore.in. Obviously, right? Sally, what do you say? Which test series is the best to join?
Merit Store, for sure.
Sunit, which one is the best test series to join?
Merit Store.
So we will endorse definitely Merit Store test series. It's planned well, it's designed well, it's created well. Rakesh, I think, yeah. Cold coffee. I like cold coffee. I like frappe with whipped cream and ice cream on top. Sir, should we solve the MCQ book that we already have finished, or should we solve from a new book? Now that depends. Cold coffee, that depends whether you're going to give me cold coffee. Okay, no jokes. So cold coffee, if that's your name. Are you from Starbucks? Okay. Cold coffee. My question to you would be, what is the nature of the book that you're solving? If it is a good book that you're solving, which has conceptual questions and which has got all possible questions which has come in the past, if you are solving a book like that, then that one book is sufficient and solve it 2 times. For example, a book like Target MCQ book or a book like USS. ये एक book ही काफ़ी होता है. एक book को अगर आप 3 बार या 4 बार solve करोगे, तो that's going to answer a lot of your concerns. So it's better to solve one book 2-3 times than to solve 4-5 books and you're erratic on it. Then I have very weak in 11th. So students who are right now appearing for their 12th, you should only solve past papers. That is all what you should solve. You should only solve past papers when you are having these 20 days. Past papers or papers from your friends' colleges. But if you are in the 11th standard right now, you have a whole horizon. If you're in the 11th standard right now, you've got a whole opportunity. Use this opportunity, right? Practice well, start studying every day, bunk college lectures and use that for self-study time or in mentoring or in private tuition sessions. Likh kar padho, padh kar likho. When you're studying a particular chapter, know that you should be able to pick up possible questions from that chapter, probable questions from that chapter, and you should reach out in learning that chapter only through those aspects. Okay, in the last month, Anusha Puram Chandgar says, on this last month's, what should I do to get 100% in NEET? I would say every day you should solve two papers. That's what you should be doing every day. Solve two papers. So have four slots, two slots of 3 hours and two slots of 1.5 hours each. So solve a paper in the first slot. In the second slot, get that paper evaluated, examined, find out the areas that you've messed up and made mistake. Then reach out and solve another paper, correcting and rectifying those mistakes on it. That's what I would say to you. I'm sorry I didn't get your name right. Deepak says, sir, I wanted to know that if 75% is necessary for admission in DTU and NSIT, I think yes, that always gives you an increased edge when you have 75% in your marks. Higher, the better, but 75% is needed. Whatever examination you're attempting, I think 75% is what you should be getting, because if you have to appear a conceptual examination and if you're not getting 75% in your 12th standard, then it's a joke. How can you know your concepts well and not attempt 75%? What do you say, Sunit? Do you think a child can get 50% and then be competent enough for the rest of the examination?
No. If somebody can score good at the entrance exam, then they can score good at the boards.
Yeah. So I have to be in a position to get good Krakow-Wacko examinations there. How can I do theory in NEET? By practicing a lot of MCQs. That is what Nishant asked me. Shri, sir, I wanted to ask you, in 1.5 month enough for NEET? Shrishank Mehrota, sorry. I would tell you 1.5 month is not enough, but if you're willing to put in 9 hours a day, you can do a lot of damage control. बहुत सारा damage control आप कर सकते हैं अगर आप 9 hours in a day if you're willing to invest. Cold Coffee says again, sir, in NEET, should we attempt more questions or less in regard with negative marking? So Cold Coffee, to you again, I would say that attempt what you're sure of. And if you have a doubt, so there are two things that you do. If you look at the Excel sheet which we were giving out on Merit Store, where you can calculate things, you should see not only should you be having confidence in what you're doing, because that's going to give you positive mark. Avoiding negative mark is going to be your edge. The more you can avoid negative marks, that's going to be your edge. So save as much as marks you can. So save that. Sunit, you're getting a call there.
Huh? We offline?
Okay. What happened?
Basically, we were offline for
Network.
a while.
Network
It's
issue?
offline.
Yeah.
Yeah. See,
What is that? I don't understand what it is.
it's off. Network's bad.
Hello.
Yeah.
अनिल हमारा
Hey.
लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चल रहा है
We are ready.
1.5 घंटे के लिए और इंटरनेट फ्लक्चुएट हो रहा है बहुत बुरी तरह से लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग चल रही है
Okay, so I think we are back now. Back?
I'm asking them.
Okay.
Are we back?
Yes.
Is it going well? So I just want, sorry about it, there were some network connectivity issues. We had to go offline, and I think it's resolved or fixed. Just shout out to me and tell me whether you can hear me clearly.
Yes.
No sir, yes sir, no sir, not yet. Pawan says not yet. I just want to know. Saurabh says no sir. Ujjwal says no sir.
Reactions. How can I react?
How can I remember reactions? Nishant asks me. Saurabh, yes, we went offline for some time. There was some connectivity issue. You see, we're still awaiting good 4G connection here in India, but yeah, maybe if you vote well today, or when you get a chance to vote well to the right candidate. Okay, how to remember formulas
Reactions.
and reactions is practice. So there are two components. One is the concepts. Once you know the concepts, then what is important is the practice part of it. So practice well, practice really well. The whole of NEET and JEE and the 12th and the SSC and everything. See, look at a time when you were in 10th standard, you found it so difficult. But once you cleared the 10th standard, when you looked at the syllabus, today if you look at the 10th standard syllabus, how does it feel? Simple, lukha, right? If you were given the 10th syllabus again, you can definitely get 10% more than what you got back there in the 10th standard. So likewise, when you clear your 12th and you look back, you will feel that what you missed was practice. So don't miss the opportunity to practice, and that's the way you'll be able to get it. Mehotra says, sir, I'm willing to put in 12 hours. Yes, if you're willing to put in 12 hours, then nothing can stop you from getting a decent 87 to 90% score. Put in that 12 hours. Yes, you should. Provide me mind map in organic chemistry, please, sir, is asked by Angashu. Sorry, I'm not able to pronounce your name. But yes, I will provide you a sample of few chapters mind map. Sunit, will we be able to provide the sample of few chapters so that he can get confidence and create his own mind map chapters?
Yes.
Yes. So in the link that we're going to provide, Saili is going to provide you the link.
Yep.
And in that link, she's going to provide you a sample chapter. Sunit is going to provide you a sample chapter so you can be able to see that. How can I revise 11th standard at end of class 12 with 6 months? Mehul Anand asked me that question. Mehul, I would say 11th standard में पूरा तो पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. So find out those chapters जिसका weightage, importance, conceptually as well as marks point of view 12th में आता है. And सिर्फ उन chapters को या उन topics को या उन concepts को revise करो last 6 months में. So don't simply sit with the whole book or the whole NCERT. Identify करो वो topics जो आता है ज़्यादातर, उसी के ऊपर मेहनत करो. So thank you everybody who said that we are back in connectivity. Prachi, Saurabh, Bad Boy, Gaurav, Gautam, Elena, Mana, Bendranath, Pavan, all of you all. Thank you for telling us that we are back, and thank you for endorsing that and helping us to understand that we are live and you can hear us. Angel D'Souza, or is it Agnel D'Souza? Okay, HSC gets over on 22nd March and the main starts on 8th April. What can I do in the span of time? 22nd March se lekar 8th April, you are approximately having 8 plus 8, 16 days. In 16 days, remember, if you follow this schedule, start your day at 5 in the morning. Start by writing a paper, 3 hours. Then take a 2 hours break. Then take another 1.5 or 2 hours evaluating that paper and find out whatever you've got wrong or whatever you've missed. Now study that in this slot. Then have your lunch, and after lunch start writing the second paper. When you write the second paper, make sure that all the mistakes that you made in the first paper, usko you are correcting, evaluating, studying and using that in this paper. And raat ko you evaluate the second paper that you wrote. In 16 days, if you can repeat this pattern every day, you are solving 32 papers. You are evaluating and studying 32 papers. And if you succeed in doing this, I am telling you this, that you will really grow, excel and go much more and beyond than what you've thought. How much time do you need to invest in these 16 days? You must be putting in 3 hours to write one paper. So 3 hours plus 3 hours is 6 hours. You need to put in 2 hours to evaluate paper 1 and 2 hours to evaluate paper 2. So 6 plus 4, 10 hours of study if you can put. And if you can add a bonus track to that by putting 2.5 hours instead of 2 hours, you can put a 3-hour paper solving, 2.5 hours review, 3 hours paper solving and 2.5 hours review. If you can do this, it's going to be 6 plus 5, that is 10 hours. 10 hours may you can roll out magic. You can really roll out magic and things can change. What do you think, Sunit? 10 hours if they put for 16 days, we're talking 160 hours. What do you think?
Yes, and plus do make sure that you go through the solutions in the end. Most people skip that part. So you have to go through the solution.
So not just the answers, but the solutions also. I mean, it's not about why it is A or why it is B. It's about why it is not C. It's also about why A, the concept, the solutions you mean to say.
That is a good way to revise as well. Instead of just going through the theory textbook.
So that revision, that's going to enhance your ability to revise. That's what Sunit says. Okay, any particular questions that I need to pay attention to? Okay, so here I'm having Vinisha. Vinisha tells me, hi sir, hi Vinisha. You're from Bombay? I'm studying for 10 hours a day. Should I increase my study hours or continue with the same schedule? I'm getting nervous these days. Please help. don't get nervous, number one, Vinisha, and change that smiley and give me a nice smiley. That's no sad smiley, dude. Not cool. No matter what happens in the end, your ability to fight situations should always be bigger than the situations. Remember that, Vinisha. Now, I personally feel 10 hours is really, really good enough. What do you say? 10 hours is good enough?
Yes, more than enough.
10 hours is more than good enough, is what Sunit says. Siley, 10 hours is good enough?
Great.
Great. She says it's not just good. She says it's good and it's beyond that good to great. Joel is sitting right there behind. Joel, do you think for a student who's saying that 10 hours of study period, is it good enough?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Joel says he's a co-founder for TT Global Learning Systems. It's amazing. If you can put in 10 hours, thank you, Joel. If you can put in 10 hours of study time, and if you're strategically positioning it right, like if you're, what are you doing in these 10 hours is more important than simply sitting for 10 hours. In these 10 hours, if you have an access to all the type of questions which has come in the past, the particular way in which questions are asked in the past, the probability, the possibility, whether they are tackling concepts or whether they're tackling numericals, what you do, Vinisha, in these 10 hours is so important. And I think if you can handle 50 question papers, 30 to 50 question papers, the right question papers. It could be past, it could be from top-notch places. If you can handle these 50 odd question papers in this period, you have really mastered. 10 hours is huge, man. 10 hours is huge. Hey, pani dena, please. Sorry, water break. I'll take that. Yeah. What's the next question I need to address? Pranjal Sharma says, sir, what is the use of solving papers if we haven't finished our course? Good course. Good question. I'm going to answer this after this water. Thank you, Pranjal, for giving me a chance to drink water. Okay, so Pranjal, what is the use to solve papers if I didn't finish studying? Is your question. My response to that would be, पढ़ाई तो कभी भी खत्म नहीं होगा ना. अगर मैं आपको एक साल और दिया, मैंने आपको एक साल और दिया एग्जाम के लिए, तो भी पढ़ाई तो खत्म नहीं होगा ना. और 2 साल समझो दिया तो भी पढ़ाई खत्म नहीं होगा. उन बच्चों से पूछो जो थर्ड अटेम्प्ट दे रहे हैं, उनको पूछो पढ़ाई हो गया क्या, वो भी आपसे यही कहेगा कि पढ़ाई हुआ नहीं है. सो पढ़ाई करने का एक तरीका है टू रिवाइज क्वेश्चन पेपर्स. सो हाउ डू यू स्टडी? आज समझो आपने सोचा है कि 9 से लेकर 11 बजे तक मैं पढ़ाई करूंगी या पढ़ाई करूंगा. तो ये पढ़ाई कैसे करोगे? चैप्टर लोगे, चैप्टर के पीछे के क्वेश्चंस लोगे, क्या लोगे? सो टेक अ क्वेश्चन पेपर एंड स्टार्ट गोइंग थ्रू द क्वेश्चन पेपर. ये आता है, क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 नहीं आता है. जो नहीं आता है वो पढ़ाई करो, जो नहीं आता है वो पढ़ाई करो, जो आता है उसको इग्नोर करो. सो स्टडी क्वेश्चन पेपर्स. When I say solve question papers, I'm not literally saying sit and solve and waste time. No, I'm saying study the question paper. 32 question paper अगर तुमने पढ़ाई कर लिया प्रांजल, मुझे बता, what is the probability that you won't succeed? मुझे बताओ. Everybody answering, everybody viewing this live chat, I have this question to each one of you. If in the next 16 odd days before your JEE examination after your 12th standard, अगर आपने 32 question paper को पढ़ाई कर लिया, what is the probability that you think that you will not succeed? 32 paper क्या होता है? Imagine the kind of questions, imagine the kind of trends that you will study. बहुत हो गया यार 32 paper. So study question papers. You have a question, type on that.
Yeah.
Agnel says, hi Agnel again, what do I do the day before the examination? How do I revise and what do I revise? I would be saying 2 things on that. The first is, one day before the examination, we'll be putting up a video to tell you what are the right questions that you should revise. Secondly, there is a product that we've come out with, Revise NEET in 9 hours. Vis-a-vis Revise JEE in 9 hours. That's there on the link that we'll be posting. You can pick up that product that will help you revise the whole curriculum in 1 day. How capable, how efficient you are to revise the entire NEET curriculum in 1 day is what is there in that book and that material. So to everybody watching, I would like to say, we are a startup founded by Sunit on my right. Sunit is an engineering student and we would be functioning as a startup. We are India's youngest educational startup. And to my left is probably another important stakeholder of the company, Siley Patel. Siley is an international student. She is also helping us get the startup on track in its right place. And we are working very hard to come out with great content. So to everybody to know that this is Merit Store. My name is Anil Thomas. I keep harassing you and spamming you with regular videos. That is me. Well, the next question. You are also free to comment down and let us know how do you like our videos that we post regularly. Are you happy with the content that we post? Are you happy with the quality of sound and video? Also, I hope you must have all visited meritstore.in. It's India's youngest educational startup. It's India's youngest educational startup. And be in touch with the news channel. You will be hearing a big news on Merit Store in the month of March, probably. Merit Store is going to hit the news soon in the month of March. And I would like to also ask you to give me a feedback on how good is the channel meritstore.in, how are the products, what's the quality. Do comment on it and do let us know. Mention every good comment, okay? Okay, getting back. Make a video on crash course of physics JE that includes previous JE questions and a little bit of okay, Abhishek Singh, I'm planning to do that, and I look forward to do that at the earliest. Just make a note of this, Sunil. It's a good point that Abhishek has mentioned. We are having this as a strategy planning activity, and we would be doing it, but I hope that we finish it before, because we're working with very limited resources, and looking forward that we finish it and coming back to you. Abhishek, that's a fantastic suggestion that you've given. I think we should give Abhishek a small gift. So make sure that Abhishek Singh gets a small gift. Abhishek, punch in your email ID and we would like to send you a small gift. Punch in your email ID and your address. We'd like to courier you a small gift for this lovely suggestion that you've given. Akshar Mistri, is this applicable for SSC? Akshar, what is applicable for SSC, are you asking? I think I'm not getting the question right. So Akshar, please tell me what is that. Shreya Patti, sir, how do you prepare inorganic chemistry for JE Advanced in 2 months? Again, I would say pick up all the numericals of chemistry and the concepts of chemistry and go through it chapter wise. Pick up some good textbooks other than the NCRT textbook. Also, I've given in some of the blogs the good textbooks that you should and you could refer, use them and work on them. Yeah. Srishank Mehhotra says, we love that harassing, sir. Thanks. I have revised NEET in 9 hours, sir. Sir, can I do theory from that? Zafar says, I have the revise in 9 hours, sir. Can I do theory from and go directly to the question? Yes, exam के एक दिन पहले revise NEET in 9 hours का जो book अगर आपके पास है उसको पढ़ लो. उसके बाहर का आने का probability, connected probability बहुत कम है. So it's a good bet. And Lena says, sir, how should we read the concepts or focus more on papers? Focus more on papers. Elena, focus more on papers. When you read a paper, you will come across questions which you don't know, don't understand. So you should be able to deal with that also as time comes in and as time goes out. Elena, I hope that I've answered you. Atharva Patil says, how much ever I read organic reactions, I am unable to solve organic chemistry questions. Atharva, how much ever you read organic reactions, you will never be able to succeed in organic reactions, because Atharva, you're not supposed to read organic reactions, you're supposed to write organic reactions. ऑर्गेनिक रिएक्शंस पढ़ने से नहीं होता है, मैथ्स पढ़ने से नहीं होता है. यू हैव टू रीड इट नहीं, यू हैव टू राइट इट, सॉल्व इट, प्रैक्टिस इट, रिवाइज इट एट रेगुलर इंटरवल्स. दैट्स द ओनली की टू सक्सेस. Zafar, very happy with your videos. Thank you, Zafar. That makes us feel good. The whole team feels good. This is Suneet, who's one of the EP who suggests the video content. I'm only the face. These are the people who suggest the content. Saili, another EP who suggests the content, and we come out with. We put a lot of effort to come out with videos with limited resources. Yeah, make sure that Abhishek gets his gift. Abhishek, shout back to us in the next 7-8 days if you do not get your gift. Stay tuned. Give in good suggestions, guys. There's a chance of winning some good stuff. Sir, how to study examples in bio in NEET? How to study examples in bio in NEET? I didn't get the question right. What examples are you referring to? Examples of a particular species type, then writing it, practicing, etc. What is that?
Acronyms. It's basically acronym.
Oh, okay. So you want me to tell that? Why don't you say that? Saili has a feedback to every.
Okay, so if you want to learn biology and remember it, you can make acronyms for certain concepts. So when you revise, you don't have to remember the whole concept. You can just remember the acronym and relate it to your concept. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, so acronym, short forms, names, songs. Mind map is a very good tool. In the link, Sunita is going to put in some chapter ka sample mind map, so you can see whether that helps for you to develop more. गोविंद राजन नायडू, सवाल आपका ये है कि what score is a good score in a private college? So here's my answer to that. My response to that is find out what was last year's cutout in that particular college that you're referring to. वहाँ से एक 3-4% ज़्यादा लेके आना. That means अगर last year का cutout was say 20, so get 24, 25 this year. So last year's cutout plus 5% is a good score this year. Rupesh Prakash, your videos are really giving me the confidence and helping me to study smarter. Rupesh, I am so happy with my entire team. We are so happy that we could come to you, reach out to you and help you. That makes us feel good. Trust me on that. Can you make a video on SSC last minute revision? Akshar Mistry gets the next prize. Akshar Mistry, given your email ID, you get the next prize. We're going to send you something, Akshar. Akshar, yes, we are going to come with a video on SSC last minute revision. And for all the SSC students who are viewing this, here's a big thing. Here is a big thing. You know what we're going to do? We are going to come live every day after your examination and tell you how you should use the next days till the next paper, and we are also going to give you important questions to study of the next paper, and we believe close to 80% of what we predict will come. Are you ready to take it? So give me a 5 on that, Akshar, and you get a prize. So Akshar, give me your email ID. Okay, are you from Bombay? Okay. Rohane Shah. Naam barobar chhe ne? Okay, good morning, sir. I'm not getting how to revise the things at this time. The course is too vast and I'm forgetting things. Rohane Shah, my response to this is, देखो, syllabus इतना है, correct? आप इतना पढ़ोगे इतना भूल जाओगे क्योंकि टाइम अभी कम है, तो इतना मत पढ़ो ना, वही पढ़ो जो एग्जाम में बार बार आया है, वही पढ़ो जो इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो पढ़ो जिसके ऊपर मैक्सिमम वेटेज है. अब फोकस पूरे पे मत करो, अब फोकस उतने पे करो जो आने का प्रोबेबिलिटी रखता है. व्हाट से साइली टू फोकस on the maximum probable areas rather than focusing on all. You aim all, you hit nowhere. Might as well aim at those selected areas and hit right. That's something good which I suggest. Muzammil Raja Mir, आपका सवाल ये है कि how do maximum questions in minimum time? Practice, only practice. It's so once you get the knack of it, once you know the trend of questions, once you understand how it happens, practice. Muzammil, only practice, nothing else. How many times should we revise NCERT for NEET? The question is not how many times you should revise NCERT for NEET. चंदगढ़, सवाल ये नहीं होना चाहिए. आपका सवाल ये होना चाहिए कि हाउ मेनी पेपर्स शुड आई रिवाइज. देखो, एनसीईआरटी बुक आधार है जिसके ऊपर सवाल पूछा जाता है. तो आपको तैयार क्या करना है? ये आधार तैयार करना है कि सवाल तैयार करना है? बिकॉज कॉन्सेप्ट्स मेनी अ टाइम्स चिल्ड्रन नो व्हाट दे गेट ट्रिक्ड विद इज द वे इन विच द क्वेश्चंस आर आस्क्ड. व्हाट दे गेट ट्रिक्ड बाय इज हाउ डू दे आंसर दैट क्वेश्चन इन लिमिटेड टाइम. So if you have solved 30 papers, 40 papers, 50 papers, 50 पेपर अगर आपने पढ़ लिया, so the question is not how many times to revise NCERT. The question is how many papers should I solve. तो हर क्वेश्चन पेपर सॉल्व करते वक्त यू विल कम अक्रॉस अ कॉन्सेप्ट और अ क्वेश्चन पेपर और अ क्वेश्चन जो आपको नहीं पता है. दैट इज व्हाट यू विल गो एंड रिवाइज इन द एनसीईआरटी बुक. एनसीईआरटी बुक रिवाइज करके क्या फायदा अगर आप उसका एप्लीकेशन नहीं करने वाले हैं. तो सॉल्व 50 papers, solve 60 papers, solve 70 papers. If you are right now in the 12th standard, then you don't have much time. All you can solve is 32 papers. If you can solve 32 papers, great. If you are doing NEET, then you should solve 70 papers. JEE, 32 papers. If you are right now in the 11th standard, know one thing for sure, that you should be able to solve 150 MCQs of physics, 150 MCQs of chemistry, 150 MCQs of that subject. What is your major? Maybe bio, maybe maths. 150 MCQ on a daily basis what you have to solve, and that's the only way how you can succeed. You don't get marks by going to college. You don't get marks by attending classes. You don't get marks by sitting for tuitions. You know where you get marks? When you actually sit and study. Self-study is important. उन बच्चों से पूछो जो टायर बी टायर सी सिटी में रहता है एंड हाउ दे क्रैक द एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन एंड व्हाई अ टायर सी टायर डी काइंड ऑफ स्टेट्स सिटीज क्रैक more students crack results in those examination. You know why? Because they spend a lot of time with self study. really, and I congratulate every student who's not from this main cities where there is a lot of time wastage and where you involve yourself in a lot of social activities. But if you go deep inside places like Darbhanga, Bidar, Shillong, you will realize that बच्चे यहाँ पर self study में बहुत ज़्यादा वक्त बिताते हैं, which I think is missing in Bombay, especially Bombay students, because I interact with a lot of them. So I really wish the Bombay student gets into self study, 6 hours, 7 hours of self study time. Once you do it, बहुत फर्क पड़ेगा आपके आपके results में. Anak Ghosh, sir, you always say that physics is a game changer. That is correct. Physics is a game changer. Please provide a crash course video on NEET physics. Anak Ghosh is my next winner. Give me your email ID, Anak Ghosh, and we're gonna send you something, Anak Ghosh. Yes, we are going to have a physics ka quick questions के ऊपर something we'll put up on YouTube, and we'll make sure that you get a hang of it, and important questions. Let me talk to my EP. My EP will say, can I put in some physics?
Yes.
Yes, my EP says yes. My other EP?
Yep.
Yup. So we got 2 yups. So dude, give me your, so far we've got 3 people who's going to win something from us. Send me your email ID, send me your postal address, and we will send you something right at your house. Kabir Desai, can you make a video on career options after 12th? Kabir, have you taken science, or have you taken commerce, or have you taken arts? Whatever you've taken, Kabir Desai, let me know that, because based on that I will share something. Kabir Desai, give me your email ID. You are my 4th winner. And we're going to send you something on your email as well as something on your postal address. Kabir Desai, we're going to put career options. That's a good suggestion. We're going to make a video on career options as well. What is this? We have that over there?
Coming soon.
Oh, the co-founder of Merit Store has some exciting news. He's saying
We are going to have career guidance on meritstore.in very soon.
we're going to have check out these young startup guys, how they are, right? They're so dynamic. Check out the other young startup guys over here. Well, so the thing is, we're going to have something on Merit Store on career guidance, Kabir Desai. What is the right way of solving paper, Elena? There is no right way. Solve it. That's the right way. Solving is important. Just solve it. Solve karte waqt the aim. So initially when you solve, you will take more time. As your practice increases, you will realize that you're able to solve it in less time. And once you're able to solve it in less time, you get a hang of it. It's like anything. It's like dancing. It's like learning piano. It's like anything. The more you do it faster, efficiently, with less time. So that's the right way to do it. Last gamer of world. That's your name? Last gamer of the world. Whom will you play with if the last gamer on alive? Very helpful videos. Keep going. Thank you, last gamer of the world. LGOW. Nishan says, can you make a video of animation chemical reaction? Course of animation chemical reaction. I don't know what that means. Animation. I don't know what that means. Maybe you can be a little more elaborative on that and let us know what that means. How to study MHCET after boards and make a plan for it. Gaurav Mishra, ये तो बहुत ही simple है. MHCET is the most बच्चा entrance examination.
Yes.
I will tell you what to do. Target publication का book उठाओ. Okay. उसके अंदर chemistry, physics, bio, maths, जो भी आपका preferred subject है. Pick up the target publication, and target publication को कम से कम 3 बार solve करो. इसके बाद कुछ नहीं आएगा. I can tell you this with so much of guarantee. Do it, I'm saying. Yeah, I'm really telling you, do that. Zafar, my college timing is 8:30 to 8:30. 12 घंटे का college. Zafar, तू college जा रहा है? किधर जा रहा है? When should I do? Zafar, किधर से तुम? Which college is this? 12 घंटे का college. Tell me something. If you enroll in a college which is 12 hours of college, how will you do self-study? This is like checkmate situation, dude. कुछ नहीं कर सकता है. Which college is this? By the way. Okay. How do I stay focused? Somebody just asked me over there, and I would say, keep your priorities right in place. And every time you get defocused, remind yourself that you have to be focused. Big leaders, successful game changers, top politicians, big actors, they have always got discouraged, taunted, and they've been given relentless abuse all through their lives. but they have always decided to focus on what is important to them rather than choose to listen and focus on these relentless abuse that they keep getting from here and there, or the media abuse or whatever. So how do you stay focused is by making sure that you always remind yourself of the goal, remind yourself of the timetable, and avoid all the distractions and stay focused with what you really want to do. One request, guys. Okay, before that, Shubham Kumar says, "Sir, can I crack NEET 2017 if I start studying now?" Who's the student once again? Shubham Kumar. Can I crack NEET 2017 if I start studying now?
No.
No. You can't crack it, but you can increase your probability to crack it by doing some things. You have close to 70 days. If every day you're willing to sit for 12 hours, more, yeah, every day if you're willing to sit for 12 hours, Shubham, and if you're willing to solve 2 papers every day, if you're willing to study the mistakes of each paper, and if you're willing to upgrade after solving each paper by the mistakes of those paper, then there is a probability that you get closer to getting a better NEET score. But I would say if you start studying now, it's not going to be easy, it's not going to be possible. Zafar, tell me, how can I put 15 hours a day? I can tell you how you can put 15 hours a day, but I want to know whether you have the time to put 15 hours a day. Write down with me, I'm going to give you a schedule timetable. You can start studying at 5 o'clock in the morning, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. You will put the first slot for 2 hours. Then you come to study at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 to 10, 10 to 11 you do the other slot. Then you come at 2 o'clock. 2 to 3, 2 to 4 you will study the other hour, 2 to 4. So this is how I'm writing over here. How is it? Yeah, this side. That's the slot 1, slot 2 and slot 3. Matlab 6 ghanta ho gaya idhar, correct? Let's go further. 4 o'clock I want you to go down and play and come back and probably start studying at 6, 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Then I want you to have the early dinner and I want you to study from 9 to 10, 10 to 11 o'clock. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I don't think you should study more than 10 hours a day is what I feel. But again, if you think you want to crash in, no, I think this is good amount. It's not whether you study for 15 hours. I think it's what you do in these 10 hours which is more important. 15 ghanta बैठ के पढ़ने से you will just harm yourself, you will deteriorate, I don't think you will gain what you have to gain. So this is a good slot. Yeah, do you see this? This is a good slot, and I think you should follow this slot and practice papers in this slot. 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. 10 hours is good. 10 hours is good. 12 hours maximum, but not beyond that. Zafar says that. Amit Chaudhary says, "Sir, I just finished first revision of NEET and solved 20 papers. Congratulations, Amit. If you've solved 20 papers, you are my next winner. I would like to congratulate you. Send me your email ID, Amit Chaudhary, and I would like to send you something on your personal address as well as I want to send you something on email." Now I've shifted to boards, so how should I manage in these 8 days? So Amit, if you've solved 20 papers, now focus on boards, finish your boards, and while during the boards time, don't get confused with the NEET or anything. Focus on your boards and come back after your board examination only. So don't confuse both right now. So don't forget everybody whom I'm calling out your names. Make sure that you send your email ID and then send your postal address as well when we write to you on your email ID. Irfan ul Hassan. Hello, sir. Hi, Irfan. Salam alaikum. Okay, I didn't study half the syllabus of 11th and now I'm in 12th class. How should I study now? Irfan, why didn't you study the half syllabus of 11th standard? Tell me. If you didn't study half the syllabus, then can you learn 12th standard properly, or are you having conceptual gap? Yeah, are you able to do that properly, or is there a conceptual gap? So if there is a conceptual gap, fill up the concepts. And if you're now in 12, that means you just have 10 days before your board examination, only solve papers or kuch mat karo. Nothing more than that. Kumar Harsh, hello sir, our CBSE examination will last on 21st March. Will last till 25th March and JEE is on... Yeah, Kumar, I know this is very unfair. I think the CBSE guys really played a joke with you all. Initially, the days were overlapping also, right? I think they got some sense. This is how the Indian education system runs, dude. There's no planning, there is no coordination with any of the department. But unfortunate for the CBSE guys, I know you have less time. So I'm assuming that you must have finished preparing ahead. focus on CBSE and वो 7 दिन में solve 2 papers. You have still 14 papers to be reached out. You can reach out to 14 papers, and I think that's a good thing. It is better than not doing anything. That's how you can read those papers. Yeah, 14 papers. So my feelings are with you. Okay. Elena again, she says, sir, how are we basically supposed to do sample papers? Should we sit for 3 hours and write it down, or should we read the papers and solve it? Elena, good question. I want to answer this. I don't want you to write it. Okay, because that's going to be wasting time also. So let's say you take a paper. I'll tell you how I want you to do. Let's say there's a paper in my hand. Okay, and I would say the first question, okay, I know. Okay, the second question, okay, I know. The third question, I don't know. Okay, the fourth question, I don't know. Okay, the fifth, I don't know. Okay, this I know, this I know, this I know, this I don't know, I don't know. So all the I don't knows is what I will get into studying. Okay, I will study on the I don't know questions over here, and that means now I'm going to upgrade myself with a new set of questions which I didn't know before solving this paper. Then I will take the next paper and I will mark out all the I don't knows. So do this for 5 papers. Then take a 6th paper and actually solve the 6th paper. Then do the same thing for another 5 papers. Then take 1 paper and actually solve it. Now compare the first paper which you actually solved after revising 5 papers and compare the second paper which you just solved after studying 5 papers. See the marks. Has it improved? Has it increased? Or is it been the same? So you will see there is a good amount of increase in marks every time you study 5 papers and you give 1 paper. Yeah? Okay. Sir, I am getting 338 out of 720. That is less. Okay. In my class, how to increase this? Please answer. Sachin Borse. Sachin, again I would say solving more papers gives you access to more ways in which questions are asked. Once you are able to deal with more questions, your practice increases and the time in which you can appear this reduces. So if you're already getting 338, which means you are on track, now what you need is more and more and more practice. So keep up to that practice. Mohammed Salman. Salman, how do I get out of this mobile addiction or other distraction? Mohammed, this is such a bachu question. Joel,
Yes.
there is a boy called Mohammed. He's saying, how do I get out of mobile distractions? What is your good 2 takes on that?
Switch it off and don't look at it again.
Number 1, switch it off and don't look at it again. What's the second one, Joel?
Put all notifications off.
Put all notifications off.
Especially the social media ones, Instagram and Facebook.
And YouTube, this one also, right?
And this one as well.
Okay, so Joel Fernandez has 3 takes for you. Joel, first
And
one.
aeroplane mode when you're studying.
An aeroplane mode when you're studying. That's quite a lot. Joel gave a quick take on all of that. Joel, you want to run us through all of that once again?
First and best option, switch the mobile off. The second option would be aeroplane mode while studying. And thirdly, for least amount of distraction, put all notifications off of all apps.
Great. So I hope you heard Joel. Joel runs TT Global Learning Systems. It's into corporate training. So when you become an adult and you get into corporates, Joel is the guy where you could do a lot of training programs with. That's right, Joel?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So coming back on track, I hope I answered you there when you wanted to know how to come out of mobile distraction. Joel Fernandez with that answer. Sachin Borse, thank you for your support, sir. Anytime, Sachin. I'm so happy that my team and I could help. Jayati Malik. Where that comment went? Jayati Malik. Sir, I'm preparing for boards and NEET without coaching and tuition. The spelling of tuition is wrong. Okay, just joking. Will I be able to crack my NEET and boards? Jayati Malik, I would say joining tuitions has got nothing to do with succeeding in the examination. Success in the exam. I will tell you hundreds of children who have joined tuitions or taken classes who have not succeeded, and I can give you examples of hundreds of children who have not taken classes or tuitions and who have succeeded. So my thing to you will be that don't bother whether you've taken tuitions or not. I would like to share with you, if you are committed with your goals, if you're committed by studying every day back to back, solving the right papers, reading the right textbook, solving the right numericals, then I must tell you that you will succeed irrespective of what. We at Merit Store are committed to reach out you and children like you wherever you are. Come with your doubts, and we will be so happy to come out with superb content and make it available to you whenever you want at no cost. This is what our commitment stands. This is where we really love doing what we do, because we just get the love and support from you wonderful people. Soham Banerjee, how can I prevent silly mistakes? Soham, two ways in which you can avoid silly mistakes. The first thing is again by practice. So the more number of times that you practice, you will naturally know that ये mistake last time किया था, तो इस पे ध्यान देना है, तो ये mistake नहीं होगा. Second is by being fresh. So there was somebody who asked some time ago that 15 घंटा बैठ के पढ़ाई कैसे करूँ. But 15 घंटा पढ़ाई करने के बाद the brain is sleeping, your alertness has gone down and you're feeling weak also physically. So don't overdo it. कोई भी चीज़ अति में खराब होता है. Don't overdo it. When you plan well, when you are fresh, when you are alert, when you are strong, when you've done the right things, like listen to music throughout the day, eaten fruits, had the right food, less oil, less sodium, exercised well, then your alertness is very high. In a scenario like that, your focus is very high. Alertness is low, alertness is high, distraction is low, focus is high, silly mistakes are avoided. Mehul Anand. Should I take a crash course to revise class 11 for NEET 2018? Mehul, that's a choice that you will make, but I would say there is a crash course available on Merit Store. Meritstore.in has a crash course availability. You can choose whether you want to take it or not, but if you're willing to put in a lot of self-study time, then that's very good enough. Very good enough. Self-study is the key. Do a lot of self-study. I'm going to take one more question and take a 2-minute break. And I just realized that I had a lot of water, so I have to, 2 questions I will take before that. That girl corrected spelling of tuitions. That is very cute. Okay, Anuradha Ghosh. How to utilize 3 hours. Where is it gone?
It's going too fast.
How to. Oh, that comment went really up. Anuradha, I lost your question, but I'm sure we'll get it. Tech Solution says BitSat preparation tips, solve BitSat past papers, pick up the relevant books, and reach out to those questions, and that should really work with that. Meghna Yera. So usually in my college test, I get 530 out of 720. That is sexy. How can I increase my score, and by the way, is this score good? Meghna Yara, that's a good score. It's a good score to begin with, but if you are at 530 out of 720, do you understand the kind of scope that you have to grow? In the remaining days, if you solve 32 papers, and in each paper, even if you get 3344 marks more, in 32 papers, you have a scope of getting 90 more marks. See, remember, progress is progress. Doesn't matter how small. You must remember that progress is progress as long as there is progress. Even if there is a 1 mark progress, it's a progress. For you right now, Meghna, if you're getting 530, if you can grow 3 marks in every paper, and if you can solve 32 papers, we are talking about 96 more marks, which is close to 430 out of 720. Isn't that amazing? Small bits of progress, but you see the quantum change that it can bring out, Meghna. Keep up to that. You're doing good. Continue doing that good, Meghna. Meghna, give me your email ID. I would like to send you a gift, because 530 is a good score and you've asked a good question. I would like to take Meghna's question. Cold coffee, again, you're asking questions. Where is my cold coffee? I like it with whipped cream, okay? What do you like? How do you like your cold coffee, Saili?
Just espresso.
Just espresso.
Nothing, yeah.
Joel, how do you like your cold coffee?
A lot of milk and ice cream on top.
Lot of milk and ice cream on top. Huh? We have a student by the name Cold Coffee. Cold name, surname Coffee. Sunit, how do you like your cold coffee?
Anyway.
in any way. As long as we're getting free cold coffee, we'll ask. Cold coffee, give me your email ID. We'd like to drop in a small gift to you as well. So the question cold coffee asked is, Sir, I am done with Target, errorless, last 13 years AI PMT papers. What next should I do? Do nothing more than this. Do the same thing one more time. So it's not about doing more, it's about doing the same thing properly over and over again. So pick up Target and errorless once again and just do it. That should be a good thing that you should do. Cold coffee. I'm waiting for my cold coffee. Okay. Prahar. Oh, the comments are going very fast. Akshar Mistry says, I'm waiting for my gift. Aayega re. Ruk, 10 din lagega. Okay. Prahar Sharan says, Sir, I'm a dropper. Tips for revision for JEE main, only 1 month left. Boss, you have a lot of edge because you're a dropper. That means you have time on your side and you don't have to go through this board examination. So which means every day I want you to study for 10 hours. So in 10 hours, what would you do? I just forgot. Did he say JEE or NEET? JEE. Okay. So that means you have maths. So I would say pick up all the in-text questions, pick up all the questions behind the textbook and solve. You have 30 days with you, right? 30 days, matlab 60 papers you can solve. So 60 papers, approximately 300 questions every day. 600 papers every 600. So I'm so sorry. Why am I messing it up? Okay, 600 MCQs every day you must solve. 600 MCQs every day, which can be 2 papers a day, or just any 600 MCQs from your subject. Physics is the key. Remember, physics is the key. Which one? Vinisha.
Sachin Borse.
Sachin Borse. Sir, I downloaded the Focus Music from Merit Store and it really helped me. Thank you, sir. Oh, Sachin, thank you very much for that feedback. Yeah, that Focus, for everybody who don't know, there's a Focus Audio which is available on Merit Store. How much is it for?
120.
It's for 120 rupees. It's made using the right waves to help your brain stay focused on one point without distraction. If you think that's an amount which is okay for you to invest, I think you should pick that up. It's a very focused tool. It'll help you silence the brain. It'll help you in a quick mid brain activation, and it helps you center yourself the moment you go through that particular audio. It's brilliant tool. Thank you, Sachin. Thank you, Sachin, for that feedback. We should give Sachin a gift. Yeah, we should give Sachin a gift for that fabulous feedback. What says Saili?
Yep.
Yeah, Sachin, give me your email ID. That's a good feedback. Thank you, Sachin. Namra Alam. Namra Alam. Hi, Namra. I didn't finish my syllabus yet, so do I do mock papers? I do 200 questions daily, but on the subject basis, please guide me. Okay, Namra, good. I would like to respond to this, and it's a very good, very specific question, and we would like to give a small gift to Namra Alam as well. So Namra Alam, give me your email ID. I hope you're registering all these email IDs. Yeah, if you're not registering these email IDs, all these students will give us bulk mein galis. YouTube will be spammed. But do write to us and tell us if you've mentioned your name out and you've not got your gift in the next 10 days. We would like to correct that error which we have, because we're doing it live, so possible that we make some errors, but if we send the gift, do also let us know that you've received the gift. Okay, so Namra Alam, I would like to give you a gift for this question. Very specific, very honest question. I would like to respond to that here. So I didn't finish my syllabus yet, which means syllabus khatam karna hai. How will you finish the syllabus? So you can finish the syllabus in 2-3 ways. One is by reading the textbook, second is by doing the questions from the textbook, etc. I would recommend, because there is less time, pick out 30-40 question papers, take a question which you don't know, study the concept related to that question and learn that question. Then go to another question. So do papers. 200 plus questions daily subject wise is okay. Make that 75 each subject, which makes it 75 for physics, 75 for chemistry. I don't know whether you're giving a NEET or a JEE examination, but 75 karo, and now solve a paper. Got it? So take 75 questions from physics, wherever you want to take it from, maybe electrochemistry, maybe thermodynamics, maybe halogen derivatives. Then I want you to solve a paper also. Cool. So Namra Alam, give me your email ID. We will be writing to you with a gift. Now I'm going to take a 2-minute break, and Saili and Sunit are going to continue from here for the next 5 minutes.
No, talk.
Yeah. Let me just try this.
Sure thing.
What happened? One could be.
I don't know.
1 second.
Morning now.
Sure.
Banana chips might get over. Banana chips might get over. You ate already?
What happened? What you did?
Just testing one.
Will you work? We are yeah. Go to hide them on. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday we put it. And we put the check and we prayed both. Yeah, today's off, no?
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Welcome back, children. Sorry, I just had to take a pee break. We have tea break to pee break. Why is this not getting loaded? Are we taking all the numbers, email IDs probably? Purva Mehta. I want to talk to Purva Malhotra. So please take my question. Purva, what's the question, Purva? I missed it. Please take my question. Actually, it keeps scrolling up now. There's a lot of comments happening. So we are sorry. Zafar says, sir, you're really inspiring and it's kind of some relief. Zafar, I would really want to know whether this kind of work that we do is going to improve your marks, and when your marks improve, send me digital pedas from wherever you are. I would really like to know that you're succeeding, and it has to be converted into something tangible. Okay, Anirudh Ghosh says, sir, please upload a video on how to manage time subject-wise for NEET exam, and also one best problem solving strategy. Anirudh Gupta, there is already a video on time management. I encourage you to go and see that video on YouTube and let me know how it is, and if it answers your query. If it doesn't, then probably we'll make one more. Right, Anirudh? Nishant Zingurde says, sir, I have also downloaded the Focus content. It is fabulous. Thank you, Nishant Zingurde. Thank you for that valuable feedback. That feedback gives us more inspiration to function and work very hard. Thank you for that feedback, and we're very happy that that content is helping you. Thank you. Peer Danish Amin Shah. आपका सवाल है, sir, what about all these competitive examinations that I'm going to take part in, that is JEE, NEET, AIMS, how I prepare for all these in one way? You are preparing JEE, NEET and AIMS. I mean, how are you giving JEE and NEET? Where's your focus gone? We want you to be clear whether you want to take JEE or NEET. Why would you do both? Look at that reply to that. You are very brave, Rupesh. Okay, Ujjwal. So please make a video on how to revise biology, because it's the only subject I get confused while preparing in mock tests. Options are so many confusing that I. Okay, Ujjwal, we have put up a video which talks of all the important questions in biology. Go through that and see whether that helps. We have a similar one for physics, chemistry, maths, and biology. Go through the bio one in particular and let me know if it helps. If not, we'll make another video. Sai Kumar Gaikwad. Highlight करो ना उसको. Sir, which chapter should I study from physical chemistry that helps me in organic chemistry class 11? I'm not understanding the question. Sir, which?
Structure of atom.
Okay. Sunit.
Study structure of atom and chemical bonding. That will help you in organic chemistry as well.
Structure of atom and chemical bonding. Okay. Shefali Singla. Shefali Singla. Is that right? I haven't completed my syllabus, so what to do? Please reply. Shefali. Syllabus complete नहीं किया है, मतलब कहीं तो determination focus कम हो गया है. Priorities को जगह पे रखो. Work for 8 to 10 hours a day. Pick out important questions and start solving it. Guys, we'll be closing the live stream in some time. We want you to check out the link. The link will be posted by when, Sunit? Tonight. The link will be posted maybe today, but the content in the link will be ready by tonight. It will have some questions to some typical questions which was asked in this session, which we didn't answer. We will be giving you solutions to some more questions which we feel are important. We'll give you 2 question papers sample for NEET and JEE. If you are an SSC or an HSC student, stay tuned on this video. Every day after your SSC and HSC examination, we will be coming live, or probably we'll put up a recorded session with important questions. Even for the NEET and JEE examination also, one day before, we will be coming online and sharing important questions. We'll be soon going offline. As promised, we're doing this 50 minutes chat, and we'll be going offline. Innocent boy says, so revise NEET in 9 hours is the best book. Thanks a lot for making such an awesome product for us. Anytime, Innocent boy. What a name that is. Innocent boy, Cold Coffee, Daredevil, Last Gamer. I'm getting some new names. Rupesh. I did not write the questions in writing of I did not write the question of writing both NEET and JEE. Someone else wrote it. What does that mean?
What?
You refer to some other guy. It's okay. Just say something.
I did not write the question of writing both NEET. Maybe I'm confused. Okay, Gautam Reddy. Sir, I have 14 days of my Karnataka board examination. Please tell me how to prepare and what books to refer. 14. Okay, all the state board examinations which you have, you must make sure that you revise the past papers. In every state board examinations conducted in India, there is 80% probability of questions being repeated. If your board examination syllabus has not changed in the last 5 years, that means you have close to minimum 5 papers, and if you have March, October, then you have minimum 10 papers. The more the past papers, higher the probability of questions getting repeated. So there's no creativity happening in board examinations. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just pick up past papers and revise and solve it. Also, people from Karnataka or Bombay, whichever locality you are in, find out the most popular colleges which you have in your locality. Like for example, in Bombay, we know that we have Xavier's, we have Mitibai, we'll have Kelkar, or we'll have a Ruya, we'll have a Ruparel. Find out the top 5 colleges of Bombay. Pick up whichever state or city you are in. Find out the top 5 colleges. Pick out their prelim papers and solve that prelim paper. Because most likely these papers are also set by appropriate board moderators or teachers. So they would also give out those good typical questions. It's a good practice. It's a good activity if you could practice those questions. So if you're in Karnataka, like this guy wrote to me, he's in Karnataka. Gautam says he's in Karnataka. So find out what are your best 5 colleges there in Karnataka, and unke prelim papers plus the past paper solve karo. You will be able to do a good Khalivali examination. Zafar, should I do all chapters or syllabus? All chapter syllabus or only important chapters? Zafar, time nahi hai na, so you will do important chapters only. You can't do all of them, at least. Peer Danish, sir, only for future backup. I think I missed the previous communication. Sachin, na? Sachin says, you are doing best thing for the NEET and JEE aspirants. Thank you, Sachin. It's not me alone, it's my team. We have Suneet and we have Saili and we have a lot more people in the back end. Without all of them, I would never be able to do even 1/4 of what we've been doing. You're really helping us, sir. Thank you, and thank you for supporting us. Also, children, since we are a young startup with Suneet and Saili, we are a very young startup company. We would look forward for suggestions from you on how we can scale Merit Store. What are the products that you look for? How we can come out with better quality products. Give us your feedback. Give us your suggestions. In what way can we improvise? We are a complete student-friendly young startup by young children like these who run the startup company. Watch out for the big news. Give us feedback on meritstore.in so that we can improvise our reach, our approach, our content, and everything. We could reach out to you.
And ideas.
And also let us know after your board examination in some way you would like to participate or contribute in Merit Store. Show us your interest to participate in Merit Store. Be a partner in this young national startup. We are India's youngest educational platform. Youngest in terms of age, in terms of time, in terms of everything. Okay, what's the next one? Which one? This one?
Look at
Rupesh says, I'm a dropper. I had 500 plus for NEET last year. Good, Rupesh. But what's your question? I don't hear a question here. I'm a dropper. I assume that your question should be that how do you get more? Rupesh, since you're a dropper, you already have a live hand experience. And since you're a dropper, it's easy for you to revise and practice questions more than wasting time for 12. So practice more papers, put in this 10 hours and do a lot more. So we're taking the last two questions and then we'll close this.
See this.
Saili tells me, 1 second, Veda. Which one? Saili tells me, innocent boy tells, sir, I am in 11th. Can I join NEET crash course on Merit Store? Oh, yes.
Next year we are coming with some
wait,
new
wait, wait.
features. For the next academic year we are coming with some new features. So you should wait till then.
Okay, so the students in standard 11th should wait. The 12th can continue, but the 11th can wait. But is it okay if they subscribe now? Will the new features be given to them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's okay whether you can subscribe now because we'll be rolling out a whole new feature from March, May 1st onwards. We'll be rolling out the new portal. Watch out for the big news on Merit Store on national television. You will be getting to hear a big news. So you'll be having new data. You'll be having new platforms, new analytics. So the 11th standard innocent boys, stay tuned, but do join Merit Store. JT. Sir, I want to know about courses like BSc, anesthesia, perfusion, cardiovascular technology, and all other highly paid degrees available in North India. I'm a PCB student and about to enter 12th standard. JT, we would like to respond to him separately, but JT, I want you to punch in your email ID. We would like to give you a small gift, JT. Take this question up. We would like to respond to that separately. It's a very good question, and we believe that this question can help a lot of people more. So we'll respond to you in a more detailed, elaborate manner about these courses, and all of them are good because they are more cliche, different, and has got more potential. Which one?
This.
Tinkerbell, that's a nice name. But I'm going to respond to Samarth Sarthak. Hi Samarth. I have seen your name even in the past. Thank you for being on our channel. Please list your company on NSE or BSE. Wow, that's our dream. We're gonna plan to do that by 2026. Merit Store. That's our aim. Our plan and the exit policy is to have the listings done by 2026, 2027. Thank you, Sarthak, trust me on this. We would really like to have you with us sometime when we do this and get to that level. Just highlight that. Tinkerbell, sir, my syllabus is complete now and I'm solving MCQs, but the chapters, there are 350 questions. They're important to solve all these questions. So don't solve chapters, solve question papers. Solve question papers. Tinkerbell, that should give you. Okay, highlight it. Rupesh Prakash says, I'm not attending coaching class, I need help, sir. So it's okay if you're not attending coaching class, but all those questions that you don't understand needs to be evaluated, corrected. So find a teacher who can correct your papers, or join Merit Store for the crash course, or find someone whom you can meet once a week or once every 10 days for physics, chemistry, and your preferred subject, who can help you with the mistakes, motivate you, put you back on track. So you don't need, all you need is someone to put you back on track with systematic, similar guidelines. I hope I answered you, Rupesh.
Some feedback, ideas.
Okay, we are getting a lot of ideas over here. Nishant says commerce products. Just snapshot these and keep. No, we'll get these things. Mehul Anand says provide more mock papers for. Thank you, sir. Just Ekta. Hey, that's a nice name. Just Ekta. If I have to follow your template, my name would be just Anil. His name would be just Suneet. Her name would be just Saili. Would you keep it just Saili or would you keep it simply Saili?
Simply Sally.
Simply Saili. I would call it Anil. Anil. You guys are creative when it comes to naming, right? Just Ekta. You're doing a great job. Thank you, Ekta. Tinkerbell. So last time motivation is gone. What to do?
We have a video on this.
Yeah. We have a video on this. Put that link.
Yes.
Put that link. Are we snapshotting? Snap.
Yeah, recording so important.
Yeah. So there's a video on motivation, but motivation is like taking bath. Every day in the evening, motivation goes. You have to take bath again. Sad part of motivation, but the good part is you can take bath. It's in your hands. J. Vinisha. I like J. Krishnamurthy. This is J. Vinisha. So please make a video on important formulas of both physics and chemistry so I can focus like Arjuna. Whoa, that's our video. Focus like Arjuna. J. Vinisha, you're going to get a gift from us. Write in your email IDs right now, J. Vinisha. You really nailed it by writing focus like Arjuna. I love that character Arjuna in the mythology story. Mast hai na, kya focus tha bande ka. Okay, we're gonna make a video on formulas of physics and chemistry. We're gonna make a video soon on so they're the EPs. They have to approve the content before I come up on camera and speak. So both of them, they just appear like silent angels over here, but they're the devils. They delete half the things that I suggest to them. They decide what I should come on air and speak. Here also everything is scripted. You see, you think I'm lying? You see, they write a whole script over here and tell me what I should speak. You see, they're sitting with the computer here, and she's sitting with the computer here. Okay, that's not all. These people sitting behind, they said, you see that black patch on that computer? That's a YouTube. All these people tell me what I should speak, man. They don't give me free hand to do a lot of talking. But I'm going to promise you that we're going to come J. Vinisha, that we're going to make this video on physics and chemistry, and we're going to do it soon. Kavya Shri. Sir, should I do all chapters in physics or should I skip some chapter which is tough for me and do important chapter? Kavya Shri, अगर आप अभी 12th में हैं तो मेरा ये कहना है कि अभी सिर्फ पेपर्स करो, चैप्टर्स करने के लिए वक्त नहीं है, सिर्फ पेपर्स करो. Cool, Kavya Shri. Preeti Jagannath. Sir, should I concentrate on boards? I'm a NEET aspirant, so should I study for NEET during March also? Board में 70% आना चाहिए. ठीक है, वंस यू आर श्योर दैट 70% आने वाला है तो रोज के एक 75 MCQs कर सकती हो तुम, बट बोर्ड में 75% आना चाहिए. So I also want to apologize to everybody because some questions I have not answered, some questions may be repeated, some questions I must have missed because the troll is going too fast. I want to thank each one of you for being on this thread. I want to thank you for helping Merit Store reach where we are reaching. Our request is maybe you could help us reach out to more people by sharing this video. I can only request you to come to the Merit Store page on Facebook, to like, to comment, to click pictures, to post it. We'll be sending gifts to all these students who we've mentioned and identified. We'll want you to click a photo with that gift and put it up on Merit Store. We would really want to know more about you and everything. So we are signing off at this point in time. So we are having Saili and we are having Suneet, and we're signing off from here. See you soon. All the very best. Stay focused. If ever you feel low, Remind yourself why you should succeed. Remind yourself of all the opportunities that you'll have in the future and the opportunities that the future will bring to you when you're successful. Maybe the position, maybe the salary, maybe the house, maybe your job, maybe the people you will meet, or whatever. Remind yourself of that amazing future opportunities which you'll have when you succeed, and remind yourself of the success at all times. So all the best. We're signing off from here. I'd like to hear a bye from each one of you who are there live right now. Thank you and bye.